back. For those of you who aren't familiar, my name is Joanna. I'm going to actually adjust the camera here just a sec. So, for those who aren't familiar, my name is Joanna, and I'm AKA Rare Chef. The channel is my channel is called Rare Chef. If you found the YouTube channel, if you found my channel, you obviously know that. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. This was the last thing they asked for the cooking competition that I was in. However, since I didn't get the votes, they didn't continue on. And so I made it 10th place, but that's about as far as I went. So anyway, I'm just continuing to do it anyway, because this dish does have a lot of meaning. And so, but we were supposed to find 2 odd combinations of foods. And so I'm using salt and watermelon, but the watermelon's not going to come into play for a while yet. First thing I'm doing is I'm starting off with a strawberry compote. And this is 2 cups of strawberries, or 324 grams, for those who measure in grams. And I'm just going to put those in. And then we're going to go up. Let's see. I have some balsamic vinegar. And for each cup of the balsamic vinegar, I'm doing extra just in case. Also because I'm going to want to try it along the way, because there's different, so I'm doing some different things with it. It's not open yet, so. So this dish is called a bloom beneath the surface. And so a few weeks ago I found out that the sunflower is the symbol. The sunflower is the symbol for for invisible disabilities. And so I'm using it for that. And so I'm going to start off with this. Since I have 2 cups here, I'm going to put in 4 cups of the balsamic vinegar. And okay, so we're just going to let that turn on the heat here. And we want it about medium heat. And what I'm trying to do is just wait for this to simmer, because we're going to turn it into a compote. And this will eventually be the top of the dish. For those who aren't familiar, sunflowers are edible, and every part of them. Unfortunately, could not find sunflowers at this ammo. They aren't quite in season yet, so what I have is daisies. Same thing with daisies, they're a little bit more bitter. But about 2016, I think, is when I read on this. the sunflower became the symbol for an invisible disability. And so I wanted to do something with that. So that's what this is about. I also have a shirt for sale online on Bonfire, which I can link in the video description. And that one is for, let's see. And that is a zebra sleeping in sunflowers. The zebra is symbolic of rare diseases. And again, the sunflower is symbolic of invisible disabilities. And so it sells for $24.99 plus shipping on Bonfire, and it does ship worldwide. So because there are tariffs in the U.S., Trump is tariff happy. Just expect that if you do purchase it. So mainly I'm waiting for these strawberries to go down a little. And we want it to come to a simmer. Okay, I'm going to put a pinch of salt in. If you are heart healthy, you can avoid the salt. You don't have to add the salt, but it does add a little bit of a flavor to it. And a little more. And the last thing I'm going to add in is a little bit of stevia. I'm going to go up a little on the heat here. Okay. I like things a little on the tart side, so you really don't want to add a lot of sweetener to this anyway, but sugar, because strawberries are fruits, they have fructose, which is sugar anyway. And so it is starting to simmer now, and so we're going to let this simmer for about 15 minutes. I'm going to come back and we'll have the next thing, which is we're going to roast some sunflower seeds next. I'll be back on in about 15 minutes. Okay. So now we have 50 grams of sunflower seeds that I'm going to be roasting in the oven. And so I'm going to add to that a 1/4 teaspoon of olive oil. and just stir it up a little so that they get coated. Put that aside. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put these on the cookie sheet here. And you're gonna wanna have these in a single layer. We will have to toast the, we will have to flip these halfway through. They are gonna go in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. And for those who have issues with protein, so I know there are some that watch my channel. If you are, if you have issues with protein, you may want to avoid the sunflower seeds. They are 6 grams of protein for a quarter cup, which is the exact amount that we're using. Now, most people aren't going to eat that many, so you can just use a lower serving size also. But that's completely up to you. My tolerance is pretty high, so I'm okay with this. Plus, I'm also on a clinical trial, so I've been trying to get more protein in to see where that takes me, and I'm testing my levels a little bit more frequently now that I'm not blinded anymore. Okay, so there's a, if you want, you can add the salt on. Again, this is optional, but a small pinch is fine. Okay, and again, 10 to 12 minutes in the oven, and I will be back. And these are the sunflower seeds. Just gonna flip them now, and it's been 5 minutes. And so just flip them and put them back in the oven for another 5. I might try one while I'm at it too here. Okay. might go a little bit more salt on it. And stick them back in. In fact, I might add a little bit more oil also here. And it was a 1/4 teaspoon. So you're a little guy. All right, so I just need my, oh, there it is. And next we get to put stuff together. So this comes together pretty quickly actually, but I'll be right there. All right, so see you in about 5. So now we're just putting things together. So so these are ring molds and I'm using them to make things so that they're all the same size. So basically what I'm doing here, it would help if you find watermelon that is seedless, best for you. They said it was seedless, it's not. So I'm going to take the knife here and just go around. Do about punching that out. Let's try it again. See if I can punch it out now. There we go. Save that for there. Take the next one. Do the same thing with the cheese. Only with this one I'm going to use a blue. And this is Vita Life cheese, their feta cheese. This is practically the whole block. Which is good anyway, because I'm not wasting it. I put on 2 because the cheese didn't work, and so because I want to use that as the top layer there. Okay, moving this over towards the center here. Next, use the petals from the flowers that were behind me. And move this over. So we're going to go around our sculpture here with petals. Okay, and now for our sunflower seeds. I'm not even using the full 1/4 cup. This might be 1/8, if that. So it turns out it's not that much anyway. But I know we're counting amino acids and not, and some people are counting amino acids and not just protein too. So depending on your metabolic condition, depends on which one you want to, whether you want to leave the sunflower seeds in or not. For our strawberry mixture, this stuff got dark, but anyway, that's what that looks like. It's hard to see in the plate, in the pot, because it's pretty dark. But we just spoon this in the middle. If you like the videos, please like, subscribe, share, comment, and thanks for your time. I couldn't find sunflowers, so we're using daisies as the flower of the choice. So as close as I can get.